Greetings. I am updating one of my videos for how to install a driver for a Kyocera printing device. I am updating the one for the KX print driver. This is Kyocera's full-featured driver for most of their machines. This driver is very big. It has all the devices most of the devices that Kyocera ever made. Anyways, to download the driver, we have to go to Kyocera documentsolutions.com. This is the site that has the download link here. Go to support and download, and then you select the location area you're from. I select the United States since I'm here in the US. Now from here, this is where you download the category of machines. A3 machines are the big machines, machines that will do up to 11 by 17 sheets of paper. The A4 machines are the smaller ones. They do letter size or I think up to legal size. But the driver that we're about to download, which is the KX driver, has all those models in there anyways, so it really doesn't matter what model you select. So I'm going to just select, say, the 3551. I go to technical downloads and I go driver. This will bring up the site where you have all the drivers that pertain to this specific machine, the 3551. But like I said, the KX driver, the driver that we're going to install, has a lot of the models, majority of the models. I think there's only just a few models that are not included in here. So you can go here and select the operating system that you have. I'll select Windows 10 since I have Windows 10. And then it'll come up and says, here are the models that pertain to Windows 10 for that machine. The KX print driver. This is the latest KX driver that Kyocera has, is 7.3.1721. I've already downloaded the driver. These are usually very big files, so it takes a while to download them. So I've already downloaded them, extracted them to this folder here. They're nestled in a whole bunch of folders here. You just go to where you have the application for setup, double click on it, and go through the motions of allowing you to enter that, install that, and say accept, okay here. And then if you haven't had other Kyocera devices in there, there'll be another selection here to update if you had other Kyocera devices in their older drivers. But normally, if this is a new install, just go to Express Install. Now I am going to install this machine here. This is a big machine, color machine. So I'll select that, and I'll tell it to not install the status monitor. These are those little notifications that pop up when you print to tell you that paper is out on tray 2 or toner's running low and that sort of thing. So I don't want those to annoy me. So I usually uncheck those, and I'll say install. I normally just say no to these kind of things. They're wanting information from you or something like that So if you want to participate in that, go ahead and select yes, but I normally select no. When it downloads a driver, it installs a driver, installs the fonts, and installs an uninstaller. And this will allow you to uninstall a driver a lot easier later if you want to uninstall the driver. I normally uncheck these two settings here. One is set to duplex, so everything that you send to the machine will be duplex. A lot of people don't want to have things duplex. And then you have a quick print tab. This is a tab where you can actually go in and like make develop profiles and stuff like that. So you can actually just click on a profile or a setting that you've done and automatically have those settings in the driver be set up. However, I don't like using that because it really confuses a lot of people if you don't know how to use the quick print tab. So I hit finish, and then it starts. The driver is now installed. I apologize. Driver is now installed. I just say finish to those. If I go to my control panel and print setup, here's the driver that we just installed. Now, there's a few settings that I normally do in here, and I normally do this when I install, because sometimes I go to the advanced tab of the printer, into the printer properties. I go to printing defaults. This is where you set up all the defaults to the machine. So I use it in the advanced tab. If you are sharing this driver on a print server, even on a PC, and you're sharing it out to allow other people to print through it, you can control what their default is from this, from going to the printing defaults in the advanced tab. I'm going to say change the media type to plain. The reason I do this is, say you have multiple trays on this machine, multiple cassettes, and every one of them has a different paper type in there. If you have selected unspecified, what will happen is if it runs out of paper, say plain paper in the default tray on the machine, say tray 3 has plain paper, the other trays have different media types. What will happen is the machine will say, well, ran out of plain paper, let's just pull it out from any other tray that has the same size. And so what will happen is it'll print on your letterhead or on a color pre-printed paper and stuff like that, and it can get expensive that way. So if you set it to plain, if the driver doesn't see plain on the printer, it will then beep at you at the printer and say, load plain paper in tray whatever. And also I control the color from here. I would say, black and white. So everybody that shares this machine, this PC, or prints through this PC as a shared printer will get black as the default, so that they don't have to set that from their preferences, and you kind of force them to do that. Just a few things. The color, full color print here is everything that goes through is using color ink. The auto color, what this does is for things that are, say for instance, a text in document that has black and white images, it will use the black and white toner for that, rather than making process black from color toner. And it also makes the document look better, but that's for another video. Anyways, so I've set up my defaults here. I go okay. Now, other things you can check here, for instance, device setting. These are the options that the machine has. It has 4 different trays. You got tray 1 and tray 2, and then 3 and 4. And then it also has what they call a job separator on the right side here. It's another exit tray, and then a 4,000 sheet finisher. That's this big finisher here, and a folding unit. So you can do jobs where you can fold and saddle stitch booklets and stuff like that. Anyhow, we come here to our preferences for the default for this PC that I'm at. Notice that it's now changed to black and white and plain paper. And that is basically the update for this video. Well, thanks for watching.